Hello and welcome to the next episode here in Osiris with me, Vedagavia. Today we're on the hunt, we're back in spawn, we're on the hunt for some odd types of wood that I don't have over in my desert base. Such as pine, pine and dark oak. And that's because we're starting to work on the farms. Yeah, you remember those circles in the middle of the base? Well, they're gonna be automatic wheat, carrot, potato and beetroot farms, and today I thought we were gonna start working on them. I've been doing some bits already. I've filled them in with dirt, for instance, and stuff like that. So now I'm on the hunt for some more wood types to use for the ceiling. Actually, primarily pine. But I thought, well, while I'm out here, I might as well go for the dark oak as well, so that I have a selection of all the woods. Whoa. Loading problems much. What? There's a thing over there. What's that? Oh. That's a glitchy thing. Wow, I'm having issues. Oh, anyway. That's what we're doing. Okay guys, I'll happily admit I got a bit sidetracked here. Oops. I heard this, or actually I didn't actually hear anything, but I walked around up top on the surface and I heard this, or I saw this thing on the subtitles that I have active, just because, you know, I can, and I wanted to try them out. And it said, minecart rolls. And I thought, well, you know what, that's very quirky. So I just thought, well, maybe there's an abandoned mine shaft under here. And so that's what I'm looking for. I don't know actually what that means, because obviously in the abandoned mine shafts there aren't really any anything that rolls whatsoever anyway, but least of all any minecarts. But you know, why else would there be that sound effect, I wonder. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We'll see if I find it. And then I promise you we'll get back to what we were doing actually. Right, I didn't find any mine shafts. I don't know what that sound means. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I have to look it up on the wiki. I actually came over here just to check on my villagers, and I think I have a weird one weird one here. Yeah, so I blocked this up, these guys, quite a while ago, just to have somewhere to start breeding. I don't want to really move all the villagers that I have in the oh, come on, stop it. You're noisy. I don't really want to move all the villagers that I have in the spawn point. So we have one around here and a couple up in the village, one of which is very angry with me, banging the door and stuff like that. So yeah, they look alright, they seem alright, apart from that guy. I probably should try and block that up though, because I just removed the block because I couldn't see him. I guess I'll do this. Chuck a torch there, and why can't I place a block there? Oh, is he like in the block somehow? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I'll sort him out and then I will actually show you. Aha! Wait a minute. No. Yes, I will sort him out somehow and then I will actually show you what I've done and what we're gonna do today. This is, talk about stalling, yeah? Right, so I didn't actually find a mine shaft then, so I had to look it up actually with that sound. And it turns out it's a bug. But the bug is actually that subtitles will play regardless of the Y coordinates. So actually somewhere underneath there will be a mine shaft. It's just that it's probably much further down than I was. And so normally sound in Minecraft travels 16 blocks. And this could be all the way down to bedrock in this case, and it will still play. And I'm having a bath. So yeah, that's enough of that silliness. Now, this here is one of the farms that we're gonna make. This is in fact the one we're gonna make today. And you can see the other ones over yonder. Each one of these contains around 10 stacks of dirt, so it's quite a lot of area, even though they don't look that big if you look at them like this. And this is sort of the design we're going for: some glass, some sandstone, and then slabs for the roof with glowstone in the middle. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm figuring out the best way to put these water sources, and once I've done that, I'm gonna put the lights in an equally optimal way. These 4 lights are correctly placed, because when you stand on this middle bit here, if we take this torch away, the light level is 7, and that's enough for that block. Everything else that is dirt, or farmland rather, has to be level 9 or above. So that's kind of the tricky bit, to get everything lit up here in a nice way as well. It has to look good as well, in my opinion. It can't be all efficient. So then, I'm sure you've seen farms like this. It's a YouTuber called Unirybit that has made this design. And there's another YouTuber called Nathan Ryan that has improved on it a bit and stuff like that, and helps develop it in some ways. So you can check those guys out. I'm gonna put descriptions in the box for them, for their channels. So I'm not gonna be too technical here, but the basic idea is that we have a villager walking around in here. He's a farmer, so he's gonna pick up and replant. And then on this square here, which is also going to be farmland in the end, he will go in here and plant. But because the light level is so low, as soon as this block receives the block update, it'll pop up again, whatever he cropped or planted. And so he will walk around here, and then he'll always see this place, and he'll always come back to it. So that's the first part. The other part is that up here, a couple of blocks up, we'll have or actually here I think it is, we'll have another villager. And so whenever the farmer villager is here, he will want to throw food to the other villager. However, because of the shiny design of this box that we're going to be able to build here, that's going to be impossible. So he is going to end up throwing it into a water stream, and it'll end up in this hole. And then we can do something interesting with it, such as eat it or feed it to our cattle or something like that. Cattle. To our pigs in this case, because this is going to be the carrot farm. Yeah, so enough talking. I'm gonna do the lights and the water, and then I shall be backety. Right, we have some progress here. So I've made the water pools, well, the water saucers, in a shiny little circle of this, pretty much. And then we have to have some here in the middle as well. But overall it's fairly efficient, to be honest. We're not losing that much farmland. And the same goes for the lights. I put them in a circle. You can't really see it, so I need to pillar up, I think. In several circles, in fact. Like that. And maybe you can make it more efficient. I think you can, probably. In fact, I'm sure you can. But this looks really cool, in my opinion. So we're gonna go with this. And as you can see, I've used the spruce wood to encircle each of the lights, apart from the ones in the middle, and that's because I'm gonna build the little cage first before I do anything with that. And then we're going to actually have some acacia slabs around all of this. And I think it's gonna look really cool. Brown and orange. It looks 70s. But then in the bottom, obviously it's gonna be very green with the crops. So I think it follows the... It looks earthy and nice and farm-like, and then it also kind of follows the what I talked about when I built this gate here with the color theme. So farming in the ancient Egypt would be associated with black and black for the soil, and orange for the tanned people that were farmers. So it kind of works with that, and then on top of this we're gonna have black clay, which also has a brown hint to it, or a fairly strong one actually, and orange clay. So that's going to go again up top. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go and fetch ourselves some acacia wood and fill that in, and then I'm going to also build the little container box. Wow. So this is what it's going to be like. That was my villager impression, by the way. This is what it's going to be like for the villager standing here on this lily pad he's going to do, with water underneath him, flowing in that direction, and surrounded by glass. Oh, and there needs to be a trapdoor there as well. I need to go and fix that before I forget. And this is what it's going to be like for the other guy. It's going to walk around here, pick up, plant, pick up, plant, and then, ooh, there's an empty space. So he's going to go here, plant, and say, oh, that's my fellow villager. Let's toss him some stuff. And then it's going to miss, and it's going to go in the water stream and down here. So this, I think this is the cage built, actually. I've left a, for obvious reasons, I've left a gap here, so that we can actually get the villager in. But I don't have any villagers yet, so that's going to have to wait. Yes. Chest. No, what am I saying? This thing. No, not that thing. No, not that thing. No. How do you make one of them? I was sure it was that. Oh, is it 6, is it? Let's try that. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we need one of these. And as always, my inventory is just completely clogged up with stuff. Now, this here thing is an addition made rather recently to this by, I think it was Nathan Ryan that made this one. And the reason for this one is so that the villager doesn't come too close to the glass up front here, because if he does, he can actually accidentally pick up things. And if this villager that is up here has anything in his inventory, things won't work. Yeah, so we're getting there with this. This half slab is to prevent him from bobbing up and down, and I think it has some other purpose as well that I don't know about. And yeah, we have some patterns going on over here. It's all looking shiny. I might actually modify them slightly later on, we'll see. And also they can vary from, obviously, from farm to farm slightly. So, yep, we need some more acacia wood, and then we need to finish this up. And, oh wow. And then we need to find ourselves this thing, and then we need to fill this up with glass. But unfortunately, I think I need to go and find some more black ink first before I can do that, because I think this is all that I have. I have 50. Well, I have a stack and 13. Yeah, that's not going to be nearly enough, because I think there's already a stack in this bit here. Alright, so we have some sort of pattern here. I think it's a bit much orange. It's a bit orangey in the middle, maybe. But we'll work something out with that. And do I have a shovel? I do. I thought we were going to try something here. Just to make sure, now that I've built all this, I need to make sure that it works. I figured out, by the way, that if I make a stair on the outside here, and lead a minecart up here, I can just get them straight into the, get the villager straight in to the correct place. And I think all that I'm missing is a bit of glass, some lily pads, and some stuff like that, and then we're done. Oh, and villagers. That minor little inconvenience. So if I plant something here, and then I walk on the pressure plate... What? It doesn't update. No, it doesn't work. Why you no work? That's quirky, that. Why does it not work? Aha, because we have sunlight. Okay. Phew. Right. Let's sort that out. And then test it. Let's just chuck some blocks on it temporarily. Yeah, this needs to be covered later on, but it will be by clay. What is it? That one we need to do. I don't know if you need to do anything around it, to be honest. We'll give it a go with some dirt as well here, just to be sure. I thought I had made some sort of error there for a bit. Some sort of critical error. But... no! Oh, there's still some like... okay, well, I'll just wait for night and then I'll redo this again. Right, and we can do the little experiment. So I have a carrot. Placing it down. And it pops off. And the thing is, when he stands here, he will try and do it as well. So, but then when he walks out, it'll pop off. So, it does work. It's in the middle of the night. I just saw a creeper despawn. It's a good thing that he despawned, but there might be more. So I'm gonna go into... what is this? My bed is occupied. Get out of my bed. It's Refi the llama. And she's here. She's throwing chicken at me. That's just outrageous. She's here because I prepared these chests for the other members of the server. And this is hers, so she's gonna collect her chest. Hey, get off Ivy's... get off Ivy's... chest. So rude. And... it contains a bow. Hey! I missed. Oh, sorry! That is too funny. Alright. I need to sort myself out. Alright guys, that's all we have time for this episode. Stop shooting me! That's so unfair. Oh, now I have an arrow in my back. Look. Look. Right in the shoulder she got me. Oh, I was just trying to say sorry. Yeah, that's all we have time for this episode, guys. The first farm of 4 is pretty much done. I just need some farmers and some pesky things like that. So maybe I'll try and do that before next time. And then we shall continue with something else. I don't know if I'm going to build all 4 of these. I don't think I'm going to build all 4 of these on camera, but I'll certainly build them because I want my stuff. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like. And if you really like it, subscribe. If you like Refi the Llama's freaky head, also subscribe. This is Villagavia in Osiris, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.